Alright folks, so I wanted to show you something about these two guns, and this is really a review of the LaRue LT120. So you can see that right now this thing is on the 223, and I can just take it off, and I'm really happy with this thing. It returns to zero absolutely beautifully. There's no shift at all. So right now I've got it zeroed out perfectly for 223 with the 62 grain pills, and then all I have to do is pop it onto the 308 like such, lock it down, and then dial up 4 mils, 2 mils to the right, and bammo. It is now perfectly sighted for 175 grain Match Kings and perfectly zeroed. So then I just switch it back to 223, pop it off, and the zero holds perfectly true. So that's super awesome. And one of the things that I was, really excited about is I want to be able to use this scope because it's the nicest scope that I have. I still have 2 of those Millet TRS ones that are pretty decent scopes, and I'm not, I haven't complained about them too much. They're a little bit foggy, but this is definitely a much better scope. And this LaRue LT120 is just perfect for, interchanging scopes quickly. And also, if you wanted to ship your gun or, keep your scope in a separate place, keep it handy, keep it safe. But I am delighted with the way this thing locks in and can switch between guns. I've even got a plan to slap this thing on my 22. Don't know how the adjustments will work on the 22 because it's quite a bit of a different caliber, but I'm going to try it out so that I can use this scope on just about everything. Now, the only thing that I am not totally delighted about with this, and you can probably see what it is when you pop this thing on and you put it on and you lock it down, the scope height is a little bit higher than I'd like. That's a good distance from the barrel on both guns. So I'm not real excited about that, but I do have a good cheek rest. It's not so high that I'm having to strain to lift up my head. The cheek comb on this, what is this, a Bell & Carlson Tactical Medalist. This provides good, sight picture, and this little riser on this John Plaster model from Choate is actually the same way, where it doesn't really matter that it's up a little bit higher. It works. It gives you good eye relief. And as long as my ballistic program is calculated for the distance between the bore and the sight line on the scope, which in this case, because it's universal on both of these guns, because I've got 2 Savage Actions with 2 EGW 25 MOA bases, and it is exactly 2.25 inches. So as long as my ballistic computer has that information correctly, it should be absolutely no problem. And it isn't any problem. It shoots like a champ. Switches back and forth nicely, changes zeros beautifully. I still got all the dials, even after switching it around. I still got plenty of elevation left for both calibers to be able to dial out for quite a distance. which you'll see us do as we move further and further out. But for now, let's take a look at some shooting that Leroy and I did yesterday on some 400-yard targets that turned out pretty good. It was a very windy day. Made it a little bit more difficult, but we like a challenge, and it turned out to be a pretty good challenge. And we got some really nice hits at 400 yards. I believe that both Tony, Leroy, and I put groups at 400 yards on the paper at approximately 1.25 inches, maybe 1.5 inches at 400 yards with the 223 bulk ammo with this gun. This thing shoots like a champ, and I'll show you that right now. So just think about you know, the LaRue Tactical. It is a little bit expensive. It's $275 for the quick detach mount, 30 millimeter, and of course about $900 for the scope. So that's a big expense for this gun, because everything else is pretty cheap. But seriously, to have one nice set of rings and one nice scope that can be used on different guns is super cool. And of course I got backup scopes in case, you know, you want to slap them on there and have other people shoot with a different scope. But let's check out a little bit of long range, and thanks for hanging out with us today. Rock on.
Hot! That's freaking hot, man. That's real hot. Yeah. Remember, 1 mil to the left. Yep. Just slightly over 1 mil. Yep. Let's see how close you can get to the blood bag. You got 3 shots. 3 shots at the blood bag. Okay. See shot number 2. Okay, let's see shot number 3. If I had to guess, I might say that's slightly high. Break it down to 1 mil. Okay. Might be going right through it. I can't tell, but maybe the center of the target looks redder than it used to be. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see when we get up there. Alright. Looks good. I'll try it. I'll shoot over here. Oh, here, I'll just I'm used to the bipod for now. Haven't done much practice with off of the rest. Gotta go with what you know, man. Yeah, you see how it looks a little redder than it was before. I can't be sure though. You might have splattered that blood bag. Let's see. All right. By 1 mil, huh? All right, here we go, big boy. Wind to let go of the target. Two.
So I've been downloading like crazy.
You got it working, huh? That's cool. I told you I could help.
Watching Vikings.
Oh, that's good stuff, isn't it? Alright, let's see what you got on the steel, baby. There's only a couple of spots on the bottom of it. These pills aren't too powerful to knock it over. Okay, that's a good hit. That is at between 9 and 10 o'clock. Real close to center, though. Same spot. Do a group. Nice. Are you doing 1 and 1? Oh, you missed it on that.
Ah!
Okay. Looks like you might have a nice little group going there. They were very close. All right. And then for bonus points, we'll try and hit that 2-liter. There's one 2-liter left up there, leaking very slowly. I think it got a piece of shrapnel, but it's leaking real slow. So there's still water in it. It'll explode just nicely. All right. Well, that was pretty good, Leroy. Pretty good. All right, you ready? Let's see what I can do on the steel. One and one.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, high.
Okay.
That was a hit.
Okay. All right. Now let's see who can get lucky on that that one standing jug. One shot each.
One shot, huh?
All right.
Alright,
You go.
sniper shot.
Get a sniper shot on a 4-inch target. 400 yards. One shot only. He's praying to Jesus to give him a shot. Oh, that looked like it was just right over the lid, man.
Just right over the lid, man.
All right, that was a nice attempt, big boy. Very nice attempt. I think if that was a human, he was dead. Yeah, he was dead. All right, let's see if Israel Epstein can snipe a 2-liter.
next to it. It was like right here. That was it. It was like right there.
All right, gotta keep going. Let's see who gets it. Let's see if Leroy can get it. Dirt with my water.
So close.
You need some water, dude?
I got
Oh,
one.
you got it. Okay. All right, let's see if Leroy can hit that thing. You got it, buddy.
Nice.
All right, let's take a drive up there real quick and pick up our stuff and take a look at our hits. Okay, so there's our hits on steel. We got Leroy number 1, Leroy number 2, Izzy number 1, Izzy number 2, and those are the one hit that we knocked it over with the 308 round. And then this is kind of funny. We got 1, 2, 3 shots went right through this. 1, 2, 3 right there. And then 1, 2, and a miss. So we're gonna have to review the tape to see who hit what, not sure. And then of course Leroy took down the 4-inch Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, yeah, right there.
Nice, good shooting Leroy. Good shooting Leroy. He's holding up his trophy. He's the man. Good job, man.